Cleanup sequence initiated.
Let the world collide!
Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands? No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite used to it.
Another test subject.
What's
it done?
Time to shine!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust-up.
Shower me with praise!
Silence! The tides beckon. An oversight on my part.
Let the world collide!
Ultimatum protocol. Accelerating. Insulation chamber deployed.
The lightning echoing sound!
Be sanctified. I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Wouldn't you agree?
Cleanup begins initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Time to shine! Oh dear!
Insulation chamber deployed.
The tides beckon.
Yup. Accelerating. Huck. With one part, we pray. material discovered. Records updated. Accelerating. Accelerating.
Strike it up!
Annihilation mode. Yeah.
Let the world
For the everlasting forest. Branch into soft. Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Peace.
Shower you with praise!
Preparing for dust up.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Let my name echo in song!
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode. Accelerating. New material discovered. Records updated. Insulation chamber deployed.
Pretty sharp.
Let the world collide!
Fire the thrust and defensive mode engaged. Accelerating. Yup.
Let my name echo in song!
Insulation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
We haven't been back to the academia in a while. It hasn't changed much, has it? Well, since we've got some time, want to go to the house of Dana? Paimon wants to do some reading! Ha! So you noticed! Well, you're too late! The Paimon you know and love is no more! You're looking at Paimon Plus, a new and improved treasure trove of travel know-how. Paimon Plus would like to find some new books to peruse. A gracious traveler like yourself wouldn't leave her companionless on her quest, right? Come on, this way! Oh hey! It's Kale and Cyrus! Wonder what's going on? Let's go see! Well... You know what they say? Learning is a lifelong quest. which means there's always another chance to read a book. But you never know when the next chance to reunite with an old friend will come along. Traveler, Paimon? You're back in Sumeru?
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while. Looking to spend time with some old friends?
Yep. We saw some familiar faces, so we came to say hi.
Ho ho! Excuse you, associating me with that woman. And if you're going to remember me that way, you should at least mention my tomato growing skills.
So he's mad about the Zaha D part, and not the old man part? Well, Paimon's glad to see you in such good spirits, Cyrus. Must mean things are all good here in Sumeru.
Ah, well, it's quite all right. I'm not the type to take offense at that kind of thing.
You definitely are. Anyway, what were you and Kale chatting about just now?
Ah, that. Well, it was quite a spontaneous meeting. I was leaving the sage's office when I spotted Kole in conversation with a Mahamata, and it looked serious. I thought something bad might have happened, so I hurried over as soon as the conversation ended. But as it turns out, our Coley is moving up in the world. The Academia even hired her as a consultant.
Wow! That's incredible! Oh, it's nothing, really.
Look at that, so humble. Takes after me, she does.
Not at all. Not at all. No, wait. I didn't mean that to sound like I don't think you're humble, Mr. Cyrus, because, of course... Oh, well, I wouldn't even call myself a consultant. I'm just helping out. Now that the new semester has started, a lot of students and scholars are doing fieldwork for their research. But it can be dangerous for those who don't have a lot of experience in the wild. So, the Academia is planning to establish an agency that provides guidance on outdoor survival and rescue for people who need it. Oh, Paimon gets it! So, you're here to explain rainforest survival as a representative of the Forest Rangers. Yeah, pretty much. Of course, when it comes to tips on deciphering mechanisms or defeating monsters, that's for people who are far more senior than me to handle. And speaking of which, since we're short on manpower, the person in charge at the Academia said we're still accepting newcomers. If you're interested, you're welcome to join and share your insights.
Ah, seizing the moment. Well done, Coley. Recruiting someone as capable as the Traveler is a great idea. Oh, and just between the four of us, the Academia has set aside a generous amount of funding for this project.
Well, since Collie's thrown her hat in the ring, we should help out too. What do you say, Traveler? Great! We're all supposed to meet up in Aru Village later, so I guess we'll regroup there. I was kinda worried, since Master Tainari isn't around to help this time, but now I feel much better. Yeah, even if you don't trust the Academia's eye for talent, you can trust ours for sure.
And mine, of course. I have as good an eye for people as I do for tomatoes.
Well, there you have it. Thanks, everyone. Oh, speaking of Tainari, how are things with him and the others? Good, thanks. All the Forest Rangers are doing great. Oh, but Master Tainari did mention that Sino and Sethos were heading to Gandharvaville. I'm not sure if it's for work or something else. Huh, knowing them, could just be to play some cards. I'm not sure. Apparently Sethos is bringing someone else with him too. But with my Academia commitment, I didn't have time to ask for more details. Huh, well now Paimon's curious. Should we go check things out, Traveler? That's true, and I'm sure they've missed you.
Now that is how it should be between friends. Getting together to play cards or enjoy a meal. Yet here I am, stuck with Nephis, who only ever calls to talk about research. Well, I won't delay your reunion any longer. Until next time.
Mr. Cyrus. Take care. All right. I should probably get going too. See you later, guys. Come find me in Aru Village when you're ready. Looking forward to seeing you shine, Kale. Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Welcome to the home base of the Field-wise Center! As you can see, the core projects are already up and running, so we can get to work at any time! Huh. This feels like one of those places light novels talk about. You know, the adventuring hubs where rookies gather to take quests and stuff. Oh, and almost like a school festival at the same time, with everyone getting together to learn and then forming teams to hone their skills. It's so exciting! Well, this place isn't quite as decked out as a school festival, but Master Tainari said the academia plans to be generous with the resources. Anyway, before students and researchers head out on dangerous field missions, they can come here for advice and emergency training. We even have professionals on staff that can join their teams to serve as guides or safety personnel.
Yeah, you can think of it like a forward operating base, equal parts theoretical training and field practice. We'll familiarize new recruits with potential challenges in the wild and take them through drills so there's no reason to panic during the real thing.
Amber, you're here too?
Surprised? I know I was. I'm off duty right now, so I was planning to just drop in on Kali for a bit. But I didn't realize how busy she'd be. I'm not the type of person to sit around and watch, so I decided to be her assistant.
Sorry, Amber. I didn't mean to put you to work during your time off.
Don't worry about it. A little relaxation balanced out with some fulfilling work is a great vacation in my book. Plus, I've learned a whole bunch of stuff too. And I got to see the Traveler in Paimon again. I mean, it just keeps getting better. We should have a giant feast once we're done here. How does that sound?
A feast with the first friend we met in Sumeru, and the first friend we met on our whole journey! Oh, that sounds just about as awesome as a giant plate of sticky honey roast!
All right, down to business then. Kale and I are in charge of the Scouting Speedsters project. The focus is using devices and machines to pass through hazardous areas, survey terrain, and get details on potential threats.
Plus, a mortar research indicates that, during dangerous situations, having the support of an adorable companion can help set adventurers' minds at ease and prevent excess nerves.
So, we took inspiration from Cullen Anba and Baron Bunnie to create 2 scouting devices that are both adorable and useful. Cullen Anbot and Bar Drone Bunnie. So far, feedback has been pretty positive.
Once we've collected enough data, the Academia will continue to refine the scouting buddies and release even more designs. A bunch of Kulanambas and Baron Bunnies running around the wilderness? What is that gonna look like? Plus, with you to guide our 2 little scouts, we'll be able to obtain some great data. Once you have a more complete understanding of the Fieldwise Center, you should come test them out. Now come with me. I'll introduce you to the other consultants.
Oh yeah, the lady with the greenish-blue hair also has a super adorable device over there. But it does something completely different than our scouting buddies. I'm looking forward to seeing it in action.
Oh, hey! Another familiar face! Come on, let's go say hi!
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
It's really that popular. The internal locomotion mechanism is clever enough, and the execution on the terrain recognition, remote control, and weight detection modules isn't bad. But the appearance... it might as well be a doll for a child. No, this won't do.
Madame Farzan, great news! The Traveler and Paimon agreed to join! The Fieldwise Center just leveled up big time, huh? Hello, Madame Farzan! We're here to help!
Well, look who the cat dragged in. Excellent job, Kale. Snagging 2 top experts with undeniable adventuring expertise. Now the League won't be able to say a word, no matter what kind of feedback I give. Now tell me, what do you think of this puzzle, pal?
Whoa! It looks just like you!
It's a collaboration between my juniors in the Haravatat Darshan, the Puzzlers League, and the Synopsium on Ruin Mechanisms. Clearly, the technological aspect is quite advanced. But the appearance... it couldn't be more childish. You should have seen Anise, defending this design choice with more passion than her thesis. Young people these days. Far too obsessed with making things cute.
Paimon kinda likes it! Kali and Amber were just saying how cute companions can help adventurers stay calm. With a doll that looks like you by her side, Paimon thinks she could go adventuring in a super dark ruin and not even get scared!
Well, that line of thinking does have merit. And I suppose choosing this particular appearance is a sign of their respect. Still, there are adventurers who place greater emphasis on reliability and technical composition. People like that don't just want their devices to be able to survive an avalanche, but to look the part. And for their appearance to reflect the high-tech composition. The fluffiness of this puzzle pal, on the other hand, doesn't give the impression it would be a reliable or formidable device. The appearance may even be distracting. Now picture this. A thick metal casing, square in shape, with a matte finish and openings to showcase the complex technical composition. That would have much more visual impact. I'm the perfect example of this. I have a youthful appearance, and so people question me on occasion. If I had a head of white hair instead, things would be different.
Really? Then, do you want Paimon to talk to them? She has white hair.
What? No! That's not the same thing.
I didn't realize you had such strict views about this, Madame Farzan.
Huh? So, even you prefer this version? Well, if that's what you really think, then fine. have to come back and test it out on some puzzles, Traveler. I'll rate your effectiveness in using the device and come up with a user manual based on your performance. As for improvements to its appearance, long-term observation is required, so I'll put that aside for now. I've already selected a few of the most suitable domains, so we can begin the puzzle-solving process at any time.
Thanks, Madam Farazan. I'm just gonna take the Traveler and Paimon to see the final project. But it shouldn't take long.
Don't worry, Kale. You're the one in charge here. Just make sure to pace yourself. Once things calm down, come over to see me and we'll have a nice chat. I'll even treat you to some snacks from back in my day.
Snacks! Paimon's in! Paimon's in! Thank you, Madam Farazan. I'll bring a few boxes of floral tea as well.
Go on now. Do me proud.
This last one is a long-term project we're calling the Security Division. Thanks to General Mahamatra Sino, we've been able to bring Dia on as the instructor and Candace as the coordinator. They're putting together a combat test right now, but they should be back soon.
Hey, looking for us? I guess we showed up right on cue then. Wait, the Traveler and Paimon are joining as well? That makes things a whole lot easier.
Sorry for keeping you waiting, everyone. But we managed to bring back some good intel.
Intel? Huh. This is starting to sound intense.
Of course. What better way to protect the students than to sweep through the desert and rid it of all potential dangers? Not a bad plan, right? You in?
Not the best time for jokes, Dia. Besides, when it comes to striking down danger, the Traveler is a woman on a mission. She might take you up on that offer.
Defeating anything that might pose a threat? Oh, even if the Traveler worked non-stop, that could still take years. We'd have to stop traveling. Oh, Paimon doesn't even want to think about that. Time would be the least of our problems. Some dangers aren't visible to the naked eye, like the scorpions burrowed underground or the terrifying raptors sleeping in the trees. You can't get rid of them until they jump out to attack you. For situations like these, we'd have to combine Madame Farazan's recommendations with Amber's approach to scouting, calculating our chances of encountering enemies and our expected operation times.
Whoa, 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 pencils down, everyone. That was just a joke.
The Security Division's goal is a lot simpler, actually. We're just here to ensure that fieldwork teams include trained combat personnel. Some of this work has been entrusted to the Blazing Beasts and other mercenaries, but members of investigation teams who pass the combat test can also qualify. Before an investigation team is allowed to head into a dangerous area, the group must include at least 2 professionals who have passed the assessment. And Dia and I were just out collecting intel on the best place to hold the test.
We found a domain filled with monsters and bandits of all levels. Hopefully, they don't mind us borrowing their stomping ground for a bit. It'll only cost them a few smacks on the head.
Oh, so we just need to supervise, right?
That's right. Participant safety is our utmost priority. So we'll organize a group of capable personnel to take it in shifts.
We still need to figure out our testing metrics, though. Fighting is different from an actual exam, and there's no one right answer. Mercenaries like me, we all have our own style. That's not a problem in actual combat, but when it comes to teaching, we tend to stick too much to what we're used to. So, we need someone to give us a baseline. Someone who has the experience, but also takes a more flexible approach in combat.
Yeah, based on what you just described, the Traveler seems like the perfect person for the job.
Great. Working with you is always a pleasure, Traveler. Smooth as butter on a steak.
Don't forget about compensation for the traveler in Paimon, Dia. You agreed without doing the math first.
Ah, it's fine. We'll just split the funds Kale wrangled for us, 20-80. 10 for me, 10 for you, 80 for the two of them.
Wait, we're getting 80%?
Don't sweat it. We're just in charge of the long-term operations. You're the one setting the metrics for the whole thing. So I think we got the better end of the deal. We've talked about a partnership in the past, haven't we? Well then, consider this the perfect place to start.
Then I'll draw up a detailed overview of the compensation so it's clear for everyone.
That'd be great.
And don't worry, Miss Candace. About that piece of land you're leasing to the academia, the one used for grain storage, I managed to get them to agree to a 30% increase in their rent payments.
Oh, thank you. Those funds will go to fixing up some of the village facilities, which should make for a more comfortable experience when investigation teams stop there in the future. All right, we should finish up our arrangements for the combat test. Stop by our station when you're ready, Traveler.
See you soon.
Oh, you sure are the beating heart of this operation, Kale. He brought the whole gang together. Oh, no. I'm just doing what I can. I still have so much to learn, so much work to coordinate. But for now, let's just give it our all. You bet! We'll make the Fieldwise Center the best it can be!
Hey there! Ready to go full speed ahead with Cullen Anbot and Barjone Bunny?
Our two scouting buddies are tuned up and ready for testing.
Nice! Sure takes you back to the gliding test days, huh?
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. more interesting to do? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Yeah.
If the kids come over again today, I think I'll give them these toys. just let the young'uns choose their own path in life.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
Defensively engage.
Burn it down!
Let's fly.
Open fire! Bullseye! Locked on!
This realm is... If you ever have any questions...
Assessing immediate query. How could such... Good morning. Assessing immediate environment. Residential area. Vast. Cleanliness. Excellent. No other cleaner bots detected. Query. How could such a large area be kept so tidy? Hypothesis. Occupant maintains exceptional housekeeping habits. I like it very much. It's spacious, unobstructed, and visibility is good. In other words, even at full speed, the risk of stumbling is negligible. Also, the weather is very fine indeed. Perfect for a picnic. If there's nothing else that needs doing, may I use your kitchen and cookware to make a batch of krumkake and cookies? It's fine. Resting will not improve my energy recharge rate. Moreover, engaging in appropriate social intercourse will boost the efficiency of future collaborations, while remaining idle confers no such benefit. In human terms, this can be described as building rapport. So, is there anything you would like me to cook for you? I will draw up the most efficient plan possible. I feel obligated to point out that without a clearly defined objective, my efficiency will suffer by around 15%. Ah, understood. I have made note of your requirements. In the future, when I engage in rapport-building activities, I will refrain from making efficiency-related suggestions. For now, I will review what we have in stock and cook Whatever I feel like. Assessing immediate query. Most definitely. In fact, there is a question I wanted to ask you. Well, sometimes, when we receive visitors at the workshop, I am required to act as host. They are of various ages and have different personalities and occupations. I cannot always determine the most suitable topic of conversation. You have traveled far and wide and made many friends along the way. What do you talk about when meeting someone for the first time? I see. So, perhaps I should start building conversation banks based around different occupations? For instance, the Adventurer Conversation Bank might include well-paid commissions, rumors about secret treasure, intel on monsters. While the Merchant Conversation Bank might include the latest market headlines, recent consumer trends, store rental prices. This approach requires substantial data gathering up front, but the ability to converse with any visitor in their own domain of expertise would likely boost my socializing efforts greatly. It is an excellent suggestion. I knew you were the right person to ask. I have come to understand that the transition from casual conversation partner to friend requires an extended period of data transfer between the two parties. I believe the process of bridging this knowledge gap is typically referred to as getting to know one another, correct? Indeed. When I meet someone that I wish to understand more deeply, I will ask them the following. Can you tell me more about yourself? I am very curious. After gathering sufficient data, I can perform a more accurate assessment of the other party's personality and preferred modes of interaction. Then, I can adjust my conversation strategy accordingly. The process of getting to know another person is also a process of getting to know myself, as well as building rapport and friendship. I also hope to become a better version of myself along the way. Assessing immediate query. As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, there was an incident involving the stovetop at the workshop, and repairs are still ongoing. Apologies, but I will have to borrow your kitchen once again. If you wish. But first, I need to prepare some food for a little bird. Some days ago, a little bird injured its wing and fell to the ground next to the workshop. I noticed it while I was cleaning the house. I bandaged the wing and built a makeshift nest from some scrap material. Since it won't be able to hunt for the foreseeable future, I've also been preparing meals for it. Actually, I didn't know what to feed it at first. So, I adopted a trial and error approach by presenting 10 different foods to choose between. In this way, I discovered that it seems to prefer grains and fish over other sources of nutrition. Since then, I have been using those basic ingredients to prepare different meals for it every day. As long as I keep gathering data, I will eventually find out which dish is its favorite. Well, it's a way to communicate. Animals can't communicate with language like humans can. So, I thought I would try feeding it its favorite food. It's an alternate way to show that I care. It's definitely grown more reliant on me than when I first took it in. Now, when it sees me, it hops into my hand. But at the beginning, it seemed afraid of my metal fingers. It would curl up into a ball when I touched it. I think so too. It shows that even vastly different life forms can develop mutual understanding as long as you find the right way to communicate. It is no different with you and I. Every time we interact, I gain new data that helps me to understand you better. I will take you up on that offer. Next time, I would like to try cooking your favorite food based on the information I have gathered to date. Who knows if it will be a success? We will have to wait and see.
Oh, you're back! Hold still. I'm going to do a quick checkup. Extremities look fine. Mental state appears sound. Yep, looks like you've made it back unscathed. Good job! Oh, yes! This place is so bright and open. It's nothing like living underwater. Plus, the layout really reflects your personality. It feels novel, but also comfortable. I took a look around. There doesn't seem to be a production zone, and no one's busying themselves earning credit coupons. It's the sort of place where you can relax your mind and body. But I guess that means nutritious meals aren't an imperative around here. I'll just have to find some other way to look after everyone's health then. It's no problem. It doesn't feel like work anyway. You could say it's more of a hobby or a passion. Maybe a bit of both. Let's see. How many years has it been? Well, I might not know how long I've been working, but I do know I've enjoyed every second of it. Of course, an empty infirmary makes me happier still, because that means everyone is healthy. Oh, that reminds me. My medicine kit is almost empty. Would you mind purchasing some ingredients for me the next time you're out? Oh, here's the list. Oh, and here's some more, too. Tell me if it wasn't enough, okay? I'll be sure to make up the difference. Huh? Oh, I see. We'll use credit coupons, then. Oh, you're back! Hold me up. Look. Sure, I love talking to people. We Melazines are extra perceptive. I can generally tell where a patient is hurting just by observing them and asking a few questions. But if you want to get to the root of the problem, a few simple questions alone won't do. Chatting with a patient about their interests, hobbies, lifestyle, even their feelings can be much more beneficial to figuring out the best way to treat them. You think so? I'm happy to hear that. I often get such compliments from everyone at the Fortress of Meropide as well. You all are so cute! Humanity's trust is very important to me. It's what gives people the confidence to place their health in my care. Of course. After all, everyone has their little secrets. It's normal for someone to have things they aren't willing to share. Not too long ago, I had a patient who'd always come to the infirmary with injured fingers. Every time, he would argue that all he needed were some bandages and painkillers, and he'd be on his way. But one glance was all I needed to tell exactly what he was hiding. His finger injuries weren't any real concern. His extreme mental fatigue and lack of focus, however, were. I could see that he was at his limit. It was quite tricky. After all, I could only help him if he opened up to me. Oh my, look at this hand. Oh, it won't be long before... Maybe what I said scared him, because he then waited for the other patients to leave the infirmary before immediately telling me the truth. Oh, no, not at all. What I meant to say was, it won't be long before you make a full recovery. I just didn't finish my sentence. As it turned out, his roommate had finished his prison sentence, leaving him alone in the dormitory. Being afraid of the dark, he couldn't sleep at night, leading to extreme fatigue and frequent work accidents. He was afraid people would make fun of his phobia, especially considering his formidable appearance. So he was too embarrassed to tell anyone. But it turned out all right in the end. I took him to fill out a dormitory transfer request with Miss Monglaine, and the problem was solved. That experience taught me a lot about the extent to which some choose to keep up appearances, even at the cost of their health. Well, what about you? Do you have any secrets you find difficult to share? If you want to avoid certain health issues in the future, you might consider talking about them. In any case, I'm always here if you want to talk. Oh, you're back, Hip! Huh, looks like you've got some free time right now, too. Want to try my new skincare product? It's a face cream. If you think of your appearance at any given moment as a photo you want to put on display, then skincare would be the photo frame. It protects the picture, enhances its appearance, and gives it a unique touch. But a frame that covers up the picture would defeat the purpose, right? Oh, that would be such a pity. Anyway, it's best not to have unrealistic expectations when it comes to skincare products. I think humans look cute no matter what. Sorry, but I'm not sure I can answer that question. I don't place humans in one category or the other. I think everyone has a unique charm. Plus, no one has the right to comment on someone else's appearance or compare them to others. Even the Yudex himself doesn't have the right to pass such judgment. Not that he would do that anyway, though. Most of the letters I receive in Beautés en Fleur are from people lamenting their looks or searching for ways to improve how they look. Oh, sometimes I just don't understand why humans are so hard on themselves. I share beauty tips to teach people how to appreciate the appearance they already have. By learning how to look after their skin, they can also learn to love themselves. That includes you. Well, it's good to care about how you look, but first, you have to recognize how cute you already are. That's the spirit. Anyway, let's get to testing that product, shall we? I can't wait to see how you look covered in purple face cream.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. But taming the beast within is tougher.
Hey, ready to do some quality assurance on our test questions? Sure. Feels like it's been ages since we last saw each other. If we'd known you were coming, we would have prepared a whole welcome feast. All new recipes and everything. It's a funny story, actually. The last time I was in Fontaine, I brought a few cookbooks and some spices back with me. Then, I gave them to Candace, and she went into full chef mode, coming up with all sorts of new things. Like Romaritime flour meat jerky mixed rice. At first glance, it looks no different than the usual Aru mixed rice. But then it hits your tongue and, you get that delicious meat, the hearty rice, and this super refreshing aftertaste, all without being greasy. It's a great way to refuel, and it's not too dry. Honestly, perfect for camping out in the desert.
I'm not against improving traditional cuisine. Within the bounds of reason, of course. After all, every ingredient is precious out in the desert.
Why didn't you accept that outfit from me then? Fabrics are a valuable resource too. I mean, I know I'm pretty casual and not the most fashionable, I guess. But I had someone help me pick it out. I'm sure nothing was wrong with the fit. In the end, it went to the girl in our Merc band who does the accounting. She seemed to appreciate it at least.
I did appreciate it, Dia. It was extremely thoughtful. But as the guardian of Aru Village, my goal is to blend in, not stand out. Besides, fine clothes should go to people who have an occasion to wear them. If your accountant is to represent the blazing beasts in business settings, she should have something to wear. That's why I recommended the clothes go to her.
Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? I thought you just didn't like what I picked out.
Well, seeing as the blazing beasts will be holing up in Aru Village for the foreseeable future, if you still want to offer something as thanks, you could bring us some bolts of cloth. I'm somewhat familiar with tailoring, and I could use them to fashion sand and dust-resistant cloaks for everyone. The fabric doesn't need to be expensive, just resistant to wear and tear. I trust your judgment on that. Don't worry, I'll think carefully about the shape and pattern when I make one for you. Then all will know that you are an esteemed guest of our village.
Oh man, I'm getting kind of excited. In that case, maybe I'll head to Liyue next. I've heard you can get some really nice fabric there without breaking the bank. Oh, and they've got a huge selection of silks as well, if that's what we're going for. But they've also got security in spades, so no merc work for us. We'll just be tourists, polite, well-behaved travelers. Once we're done here, I'll make a plan with the rest of the beasts.
Oh, you're back. Ready to delve into the art of solving mechanical puzzles? Or did you want to have a chat? Of course. Don't let me... Oh, you're back. Ready to delve into the art of solving mechanical puzzles? As you wish. When it's you doing the asking, I'm an open book. Refined, naturally. Not that I have anything against cuteness. A plush little thing with big eyes and a round face. I could see the appeal as much as anyone. But at my age, clinging to such objects like a child is somewhat... undignified. Now, some of the newer stuff on the market is just exquisite. Made with the finest material, sculpted in elegant lines with features that glitter like gemstones. The element of cuteness is there, but it also doubles as a piece of art. Wait a second. I thought your questions were going to be academic in nature. What is the meaning of this? Ahem. Fine. I'll let it go this once. But that excuse won't work a second time. Hey there! Ready to go full speed ahead with Cullen Anbot and Barjone Bunnie?
Our 2 scouting buddies are tuned up and ready for testing. Don't worry. I'm using this station as a temporary office for the Fieldwise Center as a whole. But it hasn't been too bad. Just a lot of data processing for our scout bots and some paperwork.
Oh, and we also give suggestions on how to modify the internal mechanisms. When an investigation team comes along, we register them and check if emergency training is needed. Then we take care of the departure procedures, allocate the required personnel and equipment, and then we monitor the situation with their camp provisions and touch base with the logistics staff.
I don't mind. It's just temporary. The center hasn't been open for too long, so we're still working out the kinks.
Yeah. Plus, verifying travel qualifications and keeping an eye on logistics is nothing new for me.
And the academia is sending specialists to set up a formal administrative team soon. We just have to show them the ropes. Some of them are here already. So once that's set up, and the researchers submit their certifications, we can start delegating the work.
And then we can take a well-deserved break. I asked Lisa and Kaya for some recommendations before leaving, so I have a list. Time's been a bit tight this trip, but Kali took me around Sumeru City, and we had tons of amazing food. She's one busy gal, though, so I didn't want to drag her from place to place. It made more sense to spend time here helping her out.
I'm sorry, Amber.
For what? I'm having a blast. Seeing you take the reins, seeing your friends place their trust in you, even rely on you, it makes me so happy. Traveling, relaxing, I can do that whenever. It's not like this is my last time here. Besides, once we're done, there will still be more than enough time for sightseeing.
That makes me even more determined. You don't need to worry about me, Amber. I've got this.
Hey, ready to do some quality assurance on our test questions?